Good afternoon, everybody. Lupus here, and welcome back to another episode of our Yakuza 5 Remastered Let's Play on to episode 19. Still doing a lot of story. We're starting chapter 3. Saejima has just escaped, but was let go, but escaped the prison that he was in. Baba is missing. We fought a bear. Yeah, a bear. Probably gonna fight more. I don't know. And we got saved by some dude hiking in the mountain. That's where we left off. Let's see what lies ahead. If you are excited for today's episode, now let me know with a comment, maybe even leave me a like. If you've been enjoying what I've been doing, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's just get straight into Chapter 3, Frozen Roar. Is that the frozen roar of the bear or the tiger? Yeah, where the hell are we? Some salmon. You just did a punch out with a bear, and you've been in the cold. It's gonna be hard for you to move, buddy. Hello, mysterious stranger who helped us, and thank you. You gonna say anything? Why, thank you. First actual food in years. Something that's not prison food. So you saved my ass out there in the wilderness. You should sit still. You've got bad frostbite. Moving around will damage the tissue surrounding the frozen parts. Yeah, not surprised there. Just try to relax. You see another guy out there? I was traveling with a friend. He should be out there. I gotta find him. Did you hear what I said? Moving will kill you. I can't just sit here when my buddy could be in trouble. And I can't sit here and watch you leave. If you go up to the mountains untrained, you'll end up stranded. You think I need that on my conscience? I'll go find this friend of yours. Oh, thank you. You willing to do that? For a couple of guys you don't know? Once a bear gets a taste for human flesh, there'll be trouble. Beast might come down to the village for more of its new favorite food. Really? The bear that attacked you is twice as big as normal. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah, thereabouts. You're saying it's some kind of man-eater? Don't know. What? It's just rumors. Rumors from a long time ago. The point is, if I don't save your friend, he could end up as bear food. And that's just another problem for me. Hang in there, Baba-chan. Take a stroll outside if you want. If you insist on getting yourself killed, please do it where you won't be eaten by a bear. There's a change of clothes there. They're old rags of mine, but you're welcome to use them. Never thanked you for saving me. I'm Saejima, and I owe you my life. Thank you. What's your name? My name's Okudera. Goodbye. I can't just sit here. I can check the place out at least. You now have access to a hideout. Or you can say, yeah, we know how hideouts work. We've been dealing with them for yes. Who'd have thought there had been a village this deep in the mountains? Damn, it's morning already. How long was I out? They're just old rags of mine, and they're like literally the same shit he would normally wear. Like the only thing that's like missing is the fact that he doesn't have his necklace. But like, I'd think this parka would be a little bit more better than the what he was using. Hey, hold on there. You're the one that got hauled into the village this morning, right? I've got something to ask you. Okay, spill. Who are you? I'm Nishina. I'm what you might call the leader of the hunters. So there's a hunting community here. Yeah. It's a dying way of life, but we're still here for now. Traditional hunters have called this village home ever since it was founded. What is it you want to ask me? We're worried about another guy who's a visitor, also a visitor to our town, much like yourself. We don't know what he's going to do next. What other visitor? Okudera. The man who brought you in. He's a newcomer. No, not a newcomer. He's lived in his village a long time, actually. But he's still considered a villager, because he's not originally... Or he's still considered a visitor, because he's not originally from here. In fact, I don't know where he came from. One of our hunters found him in the woods one day. He was lost, so the hunter brought him back to the village. Then he just stayed. That was 10 years ago. Ever since, he's only been trouble to us. Looks like there ain't no love between the villagers and Okudera. So what's concerning you? I heard he went into the mountain this morning. Is it because of the monster was sighted? Talking about the bear? Monster? Yamaoroshi. He's a giant man-eating bear, twice the size of a regular bear. Yeah. Sounds like the bear that attacked me. What? You were attacked by Yamaoroshi? Yeah, kick his ass. I mean, I ain't sure or nothing, but it fits your description of the beast. Does Okudera know about this? Yeah, of course. Then that's why. Then there's no time to explain. I have to tell the others. Something the matter? Yes. If you don't plan on dying today, go inside and lock up tight. Whatever you do, don't go chasing after Okudera. You understand? Sounds like we're about to start to go and chase after Okudera. Must have been something... I didn't read all of that. You guys can pause that few seconds ago. I'll read it while I'm editing. It's a small little village. You're Saejima-san, aren't you? How'd you know my name? Okudera told me to look for a big man almost 2 meters tall. And if he tried to leave the village, I should stop him. Okudera doesn't want a repeat of the tragedy 9 years ago. What tragedy? Yamaoroshi attacked our village. Yamaoroshi? You mean the giant bear? Yeah, the same one. Okudera lived with his hunting partner, a man named Sato. He was a good guy, but one day, Sato was pursuing Yamaoroshi and ended up chasing him straight into the village. It was terrifying for all of us. Jeez. You see, that day, Sato heard that Yamaoroshi had been spotted, so he took it upon himself to go and eliminate the menace. Very noble. There was a blizzard that day too. Was it not worth it then? And what happened? Sato went missing. Okudera went after him and was injured badly. And that's when it happened. Yamaoroshi's attack on the village? Yes. Thankfully nobody died. That was a miracle in of itself. But the buildings were knocked flat, and every last morsel of food in the storage was eaten. Getting through the winter was always tough. Losing your entire food supplies like that, it was devastating. You can't imagine. Yeah, I could see that. We were pushed to the very brink of starvation. That's terrible. Ever since then, Okudera has been shunned by the rest of the village. Every winter, when it's snowing hard, he still takes to the mountain in search of Yamaoroshi. He shows no consideration for the other hunters. Maybe he's trying to get revenge for what Yamaoroshi did 9 years ago. That's what the rest of us think anyway. And that's what he's doing right now? No. Said I had an errand today, something about finding Yamaoroshi's food source. Means Baba-chan. Tell Okudera Han about Yamaoroshi's sort of a lot of trouble. Look, you don't need to know any of this anyway. You shouldn't go up to the mountain. It'll just be another guy to worry about. Trust me. You should just go home. Fine, I won't go up. Oh, interesting. After Okudera-san told me, I was expecting you to with someone with spine still who wouldn't care what I had to say. But instead, you're wise. You're choosing the safer option. So I'm guessing. Yeah, just sit here. Better go check things out. See if there's anything hiding about. No. It says village. Oh, this leads up. No. It says village shrine, but there's not much of a shrine here. Maybe we build one. But yeah, that's all we can do here, so yeah, I'm going. All these damn blizzards have closed down the road. We're cut off from the rest of the world right now. So we can't go in town to buy food. Can't hunt any more game because the bears are killing them all. I don't know why the bears aren't hibernating as much this winter. Oh, so what do I gotta talk to this guy to? You're not really going up the mountain, are you? Take my advice, go back home. Gotta go up there.
Yeah.
I have to go up there. I owe my life to Okudera. Can't just leave him alone in a blizzard. Gotta ask you to not stand in my way. Wow, you know, You're just like you said. Huh? Yeah. Here's something else Okudera said to me. Sejima won't listen if you try to stop him. But try anyway. And then help him at least so he won't come blundering in blindly. Okudera-han said that? Yeah. He knew you wouldn't give up. And neither of us wants you to rush into this not knowing up from down. Alright, so what do I do? First, your clothing. Actually, what you're wearing right now should be good enough. After all, it's not like you'll be hunting or anything. Being good for the cold so far. That only leaves two things. Food for emergencies and a good map. How do I get those? I'll draw you a map. The food might be a problem. It's hard enough for the villagers to just feed themselves. I believe it. On drawing the map, why don't you try scrounging up some food? Explain your situation, someone might give you what little they happen to have to spare. Okay, I'll give it a try. Talk to you. You're the guy who's staying with Okudera-san, right? Yeah. Why'd you come up to the mountains? You don't look like you've come to hunt. Nobody in the village has seen you before either. I usually hunt in a different area. No kidding. Well, the road is snowed over, so you're stuck here for a while. We don't have TVs. There's no radio reception. We don't get newspapers. You're probably bored out of your skull, but just sit tight. Okay, got it. No TV or newspapers, huh? Lucky for me, the prison break's probably all over the news. Yeah. What's up there? Looks like there's another house up there. I completely missed that, not gonna lie. Are you the man, you saw Yamarochi? Yep. May I ask your name too, ma'am? Kimio Nishina. Nishina is my husband. Oh yeah, I met him. The hunter fellow who's the village chief. She's married to him. Probably thinks bad of Okudera too. Hope you don't intend to go into the woods. Well, that ain't why I came calling at least. Oh, did you come looking for food perhaps? How'd you know that? I remember that day 9 years ago when Okudera-san came to ask for food, just like you're doing now. What are you talking about? You may have heard 9 years ago Okudera-san went to the mountain in search of his hunter friend. He was determined to help, even though there was a horrible blizzard that day. And he knew that going out there without any food was suicide. So Okudera-han came around here looking for food? Came around everywhere. He went from one house to another, head bowed, hat in hands, but no one wanted to share their food with an outsider. My husband wasn't any different. He didn't want to help but me. I couldn't help but feel bad for Okudera-san. So you gave him food? Yeah. I knew I would regret it if I did not. Wait, you're giving me deer meat. Yes, it's not much, but please take it. It's good venison. What if your husband finds out? He won't. It'll be fine. Why, thank you, Kimio. My thanks for your kindness. In return, can I ask you a favor? Sure. What is it? Can you find out why Okudera-san keeps going after that bear? Revenge? Why do you want to know that? Ever since that incident 9 years ago, there's been something wrong with this village. You see, everyone used to help each other get by, but now there's no trust, only suspicion. No one can forget the terror they experienced that day. Unfortunately, Okudera-san became the focus of everyone's fears. So that's what happened. Okudera-san rarely opens up to anyone, but for some reason, he seems to have accepted you. I hope it's that you might become his friend. Maybe even lift the dark cloud that's been hovering over him for 9 long years. Please try. Be freeing us from such a dirty strait of existence. I will try. Alright. Ain't sure what I can do, but I'll try, man. I'm indebted to you after all. Thank you. So please be careful. Well, a little bit of food. I think that's all we can ask for. You know? Saejima, are you ready? Hey, did you manage to get some food? Yeah. It's almost kind enough to help share. Good, I have to confess, I actually had some I could have shared with you, but I wanted to see if you were determined enough to scrounge up some by yourself. Heh. So you were testing me. Sorry about that. But at least now I know you're the real deal. Glad I passed. Got the map ready? Sure do. I only drew the basic geography of the place, but it's enough to keep you from getting lost. Stick to the mountain trailhead today. That's plenty to start with. You think Okudera-han's around there? Yeah, probably. I don't think he'd go further than that, not without a good reason anyway. It's nothing. Like I said, trailhead area should be enough for you today. There's the maps just in case you go back some other time. I recommend you add your own notes, like about landmarks and stuff. There's no better guide than the one you make yourself. Good point. First things first. Look here on the map. That's the trailhead closest to the village. That's where you start ascending. You should take that path when you're coming back as well. Winding blue line is the Mato River. Just work your way up along it and you won't get lost. Yeah, definitely stay near the river for now. Got it. Appreciate all you've done, Sakurai-han. I definitely can't do anything more. So are you planning to leave now or do you need more time to get ready? To the mountain. I'm ready to go. Okay, be careful out there, Saejima. Whatever you do, stay near the river. Got it. Where's my... Say baba. You'd think you should wear some gloves or a hat. This cold is brutal. Even my bones feel frozen. Gotta hurry before I lose too much strength. I'm out in the cold drains your health over time. Restore it by eating food. Girl, if it gets too low, open the pause menu and consume. Yep. Gotta stick to the river for now. Gotta meet up with Okudera-han. Maybe you should also put up the hood of your parka, you know. Because that would be the smart thing to do. And maybe zip up the parka. Because that would also be the smart thing to do. But no. Saejima, gotta be extra. You know he won't admit it. Just have it open. That's how you know he's hung out around Majima way too much. Oh, about to say, what am I? Tracks? Air tracks. Pretty close to the village. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the bear tracks. Oh, it's still following the river anyways. Blood. Was there a bear attack? A blood trail. Better follow it. Yeah? I got a bad feeling about this. Already pretty high altitude. Where are you, Baba? Hopefully they end here. Oh. No. No, Baba-chan.
Baba-chan.
Baba-chan. Oh, get out of home. Why did you come here? Baba needs help. I can't put all of that on you. You're hurt too. Eh. Did Yamauroshi get you? Got careless. I'm getting old. Forget me. Take care of him. Got it. He's badly hurt, but hanging on. Hurry. Hurry, let's take him to the village. Right. Let me fight him. Smells like blood. Coming. Missed. I'll give chase. You take him back to the village. But you're hurt too. It doesn't matter. Hurry. No time to waste. Alright. Even though you should really follow us back and help take care of us. Like, at least Baba-chan's hanging in. So are we time to try to get back to the village? Nope, we just get back. Been here for a while, but Darahan hasn't come back. The sun's set too, I'm getting worried. I hope he's safe and sound. Darahan. You alright? Yeah. More or less. He was out there longer, so he's worse off than you. If he takes it easy, he should be fine. Let him rest up a while. Gotcha. So what happened with the bear? Did you bring it down? Nope. The snowstorm got worse. I kept after it. If I had kept after it, I wouldn't have made it back. I see. Villagers seem to think he got some special connection to that Yamauroshi. Word is you decided your life on hunting it down. Why's that? Hunting is all about man's survival instincts. We hunt to live. A thousand of years, we fed on the meat of animals we've killed. The meat in the stew is from an animal I hunted too. We kill to eat. It is our duty to finish every last bite. That is what hunting is about. But we don't want to hunt. But I don't want to hunt that bear. What do you want to do then? I want to slay the thing. I'm going after that bear to murder it. We humans are funny things. We kill people out of hatred so easily, even if our lives aren't on the line. That's why it's a crime. That's why you pay for it by going to prison. That was like crap. Yeah. Only a few people come out of prison repenting for the fact that they've killed another human being. Most insist they did what they did because they had no choice. Any killing not done to eat or protect yourself is purely on your head. No matter what excuse of a murder may give, they're just fooling themselves. You lecturing me now? Are you talking about your own past? Which is it? Either. I'm reflecting on my own personal regions. We're going after that bear. Because essentially, I'm the only reason... My only reason for being here is to murder it. Enough talk. We kill these animals. We should do right by them and eat all the meat. Yeah. Experience, even though for some reason it was cut off at the top, which was weird. The next morning, Baba-chan is up and moving. Baba! Aniki. You okay? Already moving around? Yes, I can manage. I see. I'm sorry, Aniki. I'm just dead wait for you now. Hey, remind me. You gotta thank the guy that saved you first. Huh? Who's that? His name is Okudera-han. He's an old hunter. This is a hunting village up in the mountains. No kidding. You ain't out of the woods yet. Quit talking and rest up some more. Okay. I'm sorry about all this. Just hold tight. I'm gonna go out and tell Okudera-han you woke up. Better go find Okudera-han. Oh, okay, it does do the shoe thing here too. Just like in when we were playing 3, when you walked up, it actually like we'll switch back and forth. I love when games have that little bit of detail. Okay. So where's Okudera-han? What are you doing with that shovel? Huh? Oh, I was gonna dig up some meat I buried here last fall. You buried some meat? Yes, the ground acts as a natural freezer, so the meat can stay there all winter without spoiling. We store our food this way for emergencies. Alright, so if you're digging it up, does that mean there's an emergency? I suppose you could call it that. So she shared food with me when they were already running low. Is your husband out hunting? Saw some deer on the mountain yesterday. No, because Okudera-san left on a hunt this morning. While he's out there, none of the others will go. Why's that? They say that Yamarochi is more likely to attack when Okudera-han is in the air. Just like that day 9 years ago. So your husband stays at home, afraid to hunt. They make you come out here and dig up meat. Huh? Oh, no, it's not like that. Just thought today was a good day to do this. Oh, here it is. This meat from last fall has more fat on it than the meat hunted at other times of the year. Interesting. Here, for you. Yeah? Why for me? You're going after Okudera-san again, aren't you? Sure, it might be, but... Well, better safe than sorry. But, ain't you in need of this food? Yes, but I can't turn my back on someone who's determined to go to the mountain in this blizzard. If it makes you feel any better about it, come back and share food with me when you happen to gather any while you're on the mountain. I will. That's a promise. In the past, we all used to help each other out like this. That's the kind of village I remember, at least. Please, be careful out there. More deer meat. I guess he's out. I guess I talked to him when we're going out to the village. I'm gonna go into the wild. You're going after Okudara-san, aren't you? Yeah, but I'm gonna start hunting on my own. Oh, really? Nishida's wife was kind enough to share some food. I'm gonna repay her by catching some wild game. Good luck. If you want to be careful, you got a gun I can borrow? Huh. Before that, there's your clothes to deal with. You can't hunt wearing that. Every animal is gonna see you from a mile away. Well, what should I do? I might have something in storage if you don't mind it being old. You won't look stylish, that's for sure. That don't matter. Be great if I could borrow it. Sure, that just leaves the gun. You got anything? Yeah. As much as I'd like to help you, I only got one rifle. And I'm a hunter. We never allow ourselves to be without a gun. Okay. I seem to remember Nishida-san having an extra one though. That's so. Who knows if he'd let you borrow it. His wife would be okay with it, but as for him, well, he's not on great terms with Okudara-san right now. One way to find out. True. Go ask him, and in the meantime, I'll look for the clothes. Got it. This might be one of those two-parter episodes which would make this one whole week worth of stories if that ends up being the case. But we will find out. More trouble. That dame Okudara. Honey. Sorry to intrude, but I have a favor to ask. You're still here? Didn't I tell you to get lost? Honey, really? What do you want? If it's food, we're already short. Find your own. I know you are. That's why I want to borrow a gun. Huh? I know I'm an outsider, but I feel indebted to Okudara-han for saving me. And also to you and your wife. I owe something to the whole village, really. So? Also, I know I'm an amateur, but I can't just take being a burden on you any longer. Please, let me hunt. At the same time, I can protect Okudara-han from Yamaroshi. Please. Forget it. Darling. The mountain's a far harsher place than you realize, Saejima. Even veteran hunters lose their way in a storm like this. I'm not going to. See, you don't get it. So, our ego is just huge. If our best trackers have gotten lost chasing Quirk into the wild, what makes you think you can do it? Did I skip a line? I think I did. I do know the dangers, Nishina. It's just, you might know them, but you don't understand them. How could you? You weren't here 9 years ago. Forget about borrowing a gun. Go home and wait for your buddy Okudara to come back from his wild goose chase. I'm so sorry. Don't be. It's my fault for not thinking this out. He's just afraid of what 9 years ago will happen again. Yeah, then when Yamaroshi attacked the village. It's not just that. What scares us is the possibility of death. Sakurai-han said no one died 9 years ago. Well, that's... What are you prattling on about? For goodness sake. We don't tell outsiders anything. Saejima, you have no business here. If you have no business here, then scram. Our lives are hard enough without you bothering us. What a dick. Seriously, what a dick. Like, I understand. But what a dick. Okay, before I continue, I'm going to get an estimation of how long this chapter is. So, give me a moment.